Hi, I'm Michael Cline. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Baptist Medical Center. I wanted to show you all the progress on our new emergency room. So I'm out here on Seymour Street, which is really the front of the hospital. And we're looking over here at the new vestibule. That will be the public entrance into our emergency room. So that wall and window that you see behind me, eventually that'll all go. That wall will open up to a brand new vestibule and a canopy that will be out here for the public now to enter our emergency rooms via either a vehicle or a walk-in. So that's really a big piece of this project. We're running slightly delayed right now because we have some asbestos that's in the mastic in that wall, and so it'll have to be abated. So from here, let me take you inside of the new emergency room and show you what we're doing in there, and not only the mass size of the emergency room that we'll be seeing here in the downtown area in the near future. All right, this is the back wall of our new vestibule that we talked about outside. So this will be coming down here shortly. Also, we have an entrance over here that's got a lot of casework stored in there right now for all the cabinetry that go into our new emergency room. But this is the entrance into the cafe from the emergency room that will be here in the future. If you step over here, this is the new waiting area for our emergency room, where we'll have triage and then a fast track environment in back of there. To our right over here will be public restrooms and also a concession area for family members and patients who will be visiting our emergency room. So let's keep on going down this way. All right, this is our fast track environment. So you can imagine patients coming into the new front entrance of the emergency room, coming in through triage, and those patients who are less sick will be coming into the triage area and then into this area for fast track. And it really is a great environment for that right care, right place model that we've been trying to develop over the last several years at the Baptist Medical Center. So from here, we're going to head out and go to the left and look at some more areas. Well, welcome to another section of the emergency room. Right now, we're standing next to some temporary ventilation, so it is a bit noisy in here. But as you can, as you see the camera pan around the room, this is yet another area that's next to our fast track environment for patient care. And so from here, we'll head on down. So the whole idea here is that the patients come into our emergency room, the sicker they are, the further they go back in the emergency room. The less sick they are, the rapid cycle turnaround we can do on that type of patient and get them back out the door. So let's keep on going. Now, this is the results pending in the emergency room. So those patients who've had their laboratory done, any imaging ordered or any tests ordered, and they're waiting on those results to come in, we'll move those patients back into a results pending area, and that way we free up a bed and able to expedite that patient a lot quicker in this environment. So from here, we're going to keep on going down the hall to the right. We're walking into our main nursing area, which will be a nurse station. There will be a tube system here, offices, storerooms, and multiple patient beds. So let's head this way. So this is our main nursing area. Toward the back of the emergency room. They'll have a nurse's station here. We'll have a new tube system that's already been put in and installed here. Several storage areas here, restrooms, some office space, as well as break rooms and things like that. But, very big area, and I think what's really neat to look at is the sheer size of the environment. So we're going to walk down here, and then I'm going to have the camera pan down to the end of the emergency room where we started from. And as you can see, way down there on the hall, this used to be Musselman's Chapel, which is now going to be our waiting room and triage area. And so you can see how far that is down the hall and the size of this emergency room. So this is phase one of our project. This phase should be completed by the end of May. And then we'll move into phase two of our project, and that's taking the second half of the emergency room and putting in a 5-bed behavioral health unit, also 2 resuscitation rooms to meet the new standards for resuscitation in the emergency room, as well as doing some renovation work to the EMS break area, as well as the existing rooms that are there. So we should have the project completed in entirety by the end of October, early November. So it's been quite the project, as you can imagine, when you're dealing with something that was built in the 1950s, 1960s. It's not always that easy to make these kind of changes, but the project's moving quite fast now, and we look forward to that end of this project. From here, though, I'd like to take you all out to Dallas Street to see what we're doing on Dallas Street. I think the ramp out there is much needed, and we'll have that here ready to go in the coming weeks. So let's head out that way. Right. So another part of this project is making sense out of the current ambulance ramp on Dallas Street. Currently, not only do ambulances that need ER services utilize the ramp, but ambulances who are picking up patients to move them to another level of care, or dropping off patients for another level of care utilize that ramp, as well as the public, and as well as the public picking up patients who are being discharged from the hospital. So part of this project is going to be leveling out this current pad that we have here that currently has a wrought iron fence around it, removing the wrought iron and allowing the ambulance companies that will just be doing pickups and drop-offs, as well as patient family members who are doing pickups and drop-offs, will be able to utilize this and take really the pressure off the Dallas Street side that has been going on for quite some time. It's really interesting to go there and kind of watch the traffic patterns, and sometimes it's next to impossible for an ambulance rig to even get out of that bay area once they're parked. And so we believe this change will take a lot of pressure off of that ramp and redirect it here where it needs to be redirected. So we're really excited about this portion of it as well. So, well, welcome to Dallas Street. Behind me is a Dallas Street ramp that has been talked about for 10 years or more. We're looking forward to getting this work completed. The ramp should be completed in the next week and a half, and handrails will go up, and then we'll begin to put a canopy on it. The next part of that, of this project, though, is going to require us to close the Baptist entrance for about 3 weeks. Right behind me here will be the new vestibule for entering the hospital from the ramp. So, like I said, it'll be about a 3-week shutdown to get this project done. But when we open it, it'll be open for use. Dallas Street should be open. As you see the amount of construction work out here and the things that are out here. This street should be opening in about the next week and a half, and give people access back to Dallas Street. So more to come. It's exciting. We are so really thankful and blessed to get the money to be able to do this, and can't really thank Tenet enough for thinking about Baptist Medical Center and the work that's needed here. So there's your update. So we'll do more of these videos so you're aware of what's going on with this progress, and we'll keep you informed. So God bless you all. Thanks.